because I told you to read it out loud to yourself. Okay? Beach orchestra. The waves are racing toward the shore, booming, crashing, more, more, more. The sand is crunching beneath my feet. Boom, crash, crunch, crunch. I march to the beat. Sandcastles toppling, umbrellas whisking by, storm clouds brewing, land meets sky. Booming waves, biting wind, full gray clouds, let the storm begin. What is going on here? Now we're at the beach because I see waves, I see sandcastles, umbrellas, sand crunching, yes, sand. So we're definitely at the beach, and it's called beach orchestra. Does anybody know what an orchestra is? Let's start there. What is an orchestra, Holden?
It's like
You're exactly correct. It is like a band. The main difference between a band and an orchestra is the instruments that you put in there. An orchestra will have all the violins and the cellos and the stringed instruments. A band usually does not. Okay? So it just has to do with what kind of instruments are in there. So, and if you ever hear the word philharmonic, that's just an even bigger orchestra. Okay? With even more instruments. So that's what an orchestra is. Now, are there instruments on the beach?
No.
No. Why do they call this title? Torian, you should not be doing anything on the iPad right now. Put it down. Thank you. So, why do they call it an orchestra? Shannon, what do you think?
Because the waves make a nice sound, and then the sand is like crunchy on the beat.
Okay, so it sounds like an
orchestra.
But do we have the same instruments here?
No.
The waves are the instruments. The sand is the instruments. Okay, and what is going on at this beach? I see sandcastles toppling, umbrellas whisking by, storm clouds brewing, land meets sky. What is going on here, Victoria? A hurricane or some kind of storm coming in, huh? So, but somebody, I don't think it's a hurricane because somebody's still on the beach. Their sand is crunching, right? Maybe they're running. But I know a lot of tropical places like Florida and stuff, because it's always warm, it'll rain almost every day in the afternoon. So the storm will come in, it'll rain, and then the sun will come out again within an hour. And that's just how your weather is every day. Almost, not all the time, of course. But so here I see it looks like they're at the beach and a storm is coming in. Okay, so now that we have identified what the poem is, nobody should have done anything on the screen yet. Okay, we need to read the directions. Use the writing tools to circle the onomatopoeias green. Circle rhyming words with blue, underline assonance yellow, and underline alliteration red. So if I see yellow or red circles, that's not quite following the directions, is it? And I did different ones so you can easily tell the part. So it says first part, whenever you have multi-step directions like this, ladies and gentlemen, the first thing you should do is just do number one. Circle the onomatopoeias green. So I'm going to go over here to my highlighter. I'm going to change it to green. What's the first onomatopoeia I should circle? Holden? Thought it was what? It'd be booming. Victoria, next one? Huh? No, that's not the next one. That is one though. Crunching. And then I see crunch here and here. What's the next one after booming though? Laitlin? Crashing. Okay. Next one. Kayla, did you have a next one? What is it? Boom. And crash. What's the next onomatopoeia? Majesty? Whisking. Because whisking, can you imagine? Hear the word whisk. Whisk. And what do those umbrellas do? The wind picks them up and they go whoosh. whisk. So that is definitely an onomatopoeia. Okay. Notice my circles aren't perfect. That's okay. As long as you guys get a circle on the word somewhere. Launa, what's the next one? I don't think brewing is. Okay. It's a good word, but it's not quite an onomatopoeia. Marcus, what's the next one? Booming. What's the next one? Shamir? It's a trick question, by the way. Are there any more onomatopoeias in there? No, there are not. Okay. Sometimes I ask just because I want you to read. Okay, so we did that. Now you have to come back up. You have to remember it's a multi-step problem. You have to come back up. Let's read the next one. Circle rhyming words blue. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to change it to blue. And now I'm looking for the rhyming words. The waves are racing toward the shore, booming, crashing, more, more, more. The sand is crunching beneath my feet. Boom, crash, crunch, crunch. I march to the beat. Sandcastles toppling, umbrellas whisking by, storm clouds brewing, land meets sky, booming waves, biting wind, full gray clouds, let the storm begin. Victoria, give me some rhyming words. Full gray clouds does not rhyme. The rhyming words are primarily at the end of the lines. Okay, Gabe?
Shore and more.
Shore, so you would just circle shore and you'd circle the end more. That's it. That's the pair of rhyming words. Shannon?
Waves and sky.
Waves and sky do not rhyme. Sky does rhyme with something though. Michael, what do you think it would be? What would sky rhyme with? Liana, what does sky rhyme with? By. Okay, we have some more rhyming words here. Kayla? Feet. Beat. Okay? And meat? Where's meat? Land, meet, sky. It's not at the end. It does rhyme. You are correct. Okay? But it does not, it's not at the end. I'm looking for the rhyming pairs on the ends of the lines. Okay? What we would count. You're not supposed to talk. Just raise your hand. I can see. I can't call on you if you're talking. Okay, Liona, which one? No, they don't quite rhyme. They all end with ing though, don't they? Okay, so the ing sound. I think we have all the rhyming words. Okay, now it says underline assonance yellow. Who remembers what assonance is? Who remembers what assonance is? Shannon? As a what? I can't hear you. The word, speak loud and clear. I still can't hear you. No, you are thinking of alliteration, the repeating of consonant sounds. Assonance is very, very similar though, Marcus. What is it?
In the middle of the word, it's the letter sound the same.
Yes, in the middle of the word, the vowel sounds the same. So who can give me, there is an example of assonance right in this first line where the vowel sounds the same. What is it, Shamir? I just need the vowel sounds. This one's a little tricky, okay? Michael?
Waves and racing.
Waves and racing. I'm just going to underline the A. Waves, racing. Okay, it gives your poetry or your writing a beat. It gives it some movement, makes it a little more exciting. The waves are racing. Does anybody see the next example of assonance in the next line? Latelyn? Not more. Those are the rhyming words. And they do have the same sound, but usually alliteration and assonance are in the same line. Okay, so we're just going to look at it one time. You're right, shore has it. What's the word that goes with shore with that or sound? Michael? Towards. Notice I'm underlining just the sound. Okay, so because I want you to know that what sound, the O sound, okay? Booming, crashing, more. There's no repeated sounds in there?
Yes, there is.
Yes, there is. What is it? More. Even though it's the same word, okay? It's a repeated sound. The sand is crunching beneath my feet. Liona? Two sounds that are the same in this one. The sand is crunching. Majesty? Beneath my feet. Beneath and feet do not rhyme, but they sound very similar because of those vowel sounds. Boom, crash, crunch, crunch. Holden? Crunch, crunch. Even though the word is repeated, that means the vowel sound is repeated too. I march to the beat. Sand castles toppling. Umbrellas whisking by. Storm clouds brewing. Land, what, storm clouds brewing? Storm clouds brewing. There's no repeated vowel sound. It's okay, this is tricky. Land meets sky. Booming waves, biting wind. No. Full gray clouds, let the storm begin. Well, wind and begin, I think we missed some rhyming words. I would count those as rhyming words, even though they're not an exact rhyme. They sound enough alike. Biting wind, whoops, come on. I will go back and circle, begin and wind and blue, because they sound enough alike. That wind, that D on the end of wind is very soft, wind. So we don't say wind, wind. So it almost sounds like it's not there and it rhymes with begin. Okay? I'm sure the poet probably counted those as rhyming words too. Okay, so we have circled rhyming words blue, we have underlined the assonance yellow, and then underline the alliteration red, our last one. Okay, we're going to get this started. We do have just 2 minutes before, yes, so 2 minutes. So we're probably going to have to pick this up when we come back. Now remember, alliteration is what? Shannon?
When a word is repeated.
Not the word is repeated. The beginning of the word, those, or a consonant sound. Okay, usually it's at the beginning. The waves are racing. Are there any repeated sounds at the beginning? Towards the shore.
No.
Booming, crashing, more. More. So I'm going to underline the M, and the M. Oh my goodness, look at that word more. That has 3 things on it. Can you believe it? The sand is crunching beneath my feet.
No.
Boom, crash, crunch, crunch. Cruh. Oh, that crunches. These crunches have 3 also. Boom, crash, crunch, crunch. I march to the beat.
No.
Sand castles toppling.
No.
Umbrellas whisking by.
No.
Storm clouds brewing.
No.
Land meets sky.
No.
Booming waves, biting wind.
Yes. Booming.
Even though these are in separate lines, because they are very short lines, right after each other like this, the author could have put them in one sentence because they're very short and you have the B and the W. He definitely meant for there to be alliteration there. Full gray clouds, let the storm begin. Okay, never mind. We don't need to come back to this when we're done. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for that assignment. So